Medview Airlines has added another aircraft to its growing fleet. This time it's a Boeing 777, expected to enter service on the London route as the airline aims to relaunch itself on that destination. The aircraft, which arrived the country in the early hours of Tuesday, is expected to seat 24 business class passengers, among others.
Yes, one of the reasons why we have to bring this aeroplane in is to actually rebrand our London route. We've been using Boeing 747 for some time now, and we believe we should be able to give a better comfort to our customer, especially those who have been with us, who are loyal to us. We want to show them appreciation, that at least let them also have the taste of what it takes to fly.
The Lagos State government has flagged off the reconstruction of a 10-lane Oshodi International Airport road, with a pledge to completing the project within the next 15 months. The State Commissioner for Waterfront Infrastructure Development, Mr. Adebowale Akinsoya, said at the ceremony that the project was in line with the state government's commitment to transforming the entire axis.
My goal is by November 1st, this project will be commissioned by His Excellency. So that's one thing. At the same time also, when people are coming to Lagos or Nigeria, we want to change that impression. This is the first thing you see. We want to make it a place you'll be proud to be.
It was due to some unplanned...
The Accidents and Investigations Bureau has asked the Nigeria Police to up the safety level of its air fleet. This forms part of the recommendations following investigations into the 2012 helicopter crash involving a Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of operations, Mr. John Harano, and 3 others in the Kabong area of Jos, Plateau State. While the AIB commissioner said the cause of the accident could not be conclusively decided, the agency believes recommendations are key to increasing safety levels.
The whole essence of investigating accidents is to come up with safety recommendations to prevent future occurrence. Now, if we don't release the reports on time, how do we learn the lessons? So this is why we're going to make sure we try our maximum best to ensure timely, accurately reports are sent out to the public.
JetBlue Airways has opened 2 ticketing offices in Havana, and it is the latest U.S. company to signal confidence in the Cuban market and to shrug off new tensions with the island nation under President Donald Trump. This opening comes despite an ongoing diplomatic spat between the old Cold War foes and a noticeable pause in bilateral meetings since Trump took office. The other U.S. corporations with a significant physical presence in Cuba are Google, which has servers and a showroom, and Marriott International, which operates a Sheraton 4 Points in Havana. The airline is, however, optimistic of its future in Cuba.
I'm delighted to inaugurate this new ticket office on this day, a year and a day after making history, surrounded by my fellow colleagues and crew members and partners, as together we mark the start of JetBlue's 2nd year of commercial service in Cuba.
The first China-made light twin-engine aircraft, DA-42, has successfully completed its maiden flight after landing at the Wuhu Aviation Industrial Park in East China's Anhui province. The DA-42 was introduced from Diamond Aircraft Industries, an Austrian company, and independently made in China. With 2 engines and 4 seats, the aircraft is mainly used for flight instruction. It is the preferred model for global commercial pilot flight training programs. The DA-42 has received the production certificate issued by the Civil Aviation Administration of China, marking its qualification for mass production and delivery.
This is where our flight terminates. We would like to hear from you. Please send your comments to our social media portal. See you next time. I'm Bukola Jo Oketumbi.